Excellencies, distinguished colleagues and friends. It is an honor for me to join you today for this important and very timely event on Stop the War on Children. We are here today because children cannot wait. Today, almost 500 million children live in conflict-affected zones. Grave and proliferating breaches of international law and human rights law, including the direct targeting of children, their schools, the hospitals where they are cared for, and the shelters where they hope to find refuge, are deeply alarming and risk becoming normalized. Despite countless declarations, children continue to die, to suffer, and to lose their futures. Every war is, in truth, a war against children. The continued violations of international law and human rights law are not isolated events. They reflect a broader and alarming erosion of the shared norms that faith communities and people of goodwill long advocated for and helped inspire. This month, 33 partners, including United Nations agencies, civil society organizations, and faith communities, have joined in the campaign initiated by Arigatou International on Stand Up for Children in War. The campaign calls on all us to unite our voices and our actions to protect children, to raise consciousness, and to affirm that shielding the most vulnerable is not only a legal obligation, but a moral responsibility and an ethical imperative. As part of this campaign, a joint statement has been issued and endorsed now by 145 organizations, including UN agencies, but also members and former members of the Committee on the Rights of the Child. It calls for an immediate ceasefire, protection of schools, hospitals, and humanitarian corridors, accountability for grave violations, and safe spaces for children themselves to raise their voices. And children are speaking. Rakan, a child from Palestine, tells us, I wish religious leaders, governments, and all communities would stand with us, to listen to our voices and try to protect us, to teach people love instead of hate, to bring everyone together, no matter the religion or background, and let us live together in peace. We children want to see actions, not just words. Excellencies, these words should guide us. Every child killed, displaced, or silenced by war is a stain on our shared humanity. The General Assembly and New York today are the world's moral and political stage. The voices we raised must permeate policies, decisions, and actions. We cannot let these walls echo only fine words. They must reverberate with commitments fulfilled and lives saved. We must choose conscience over indifference, hope over despair, and ethical action over silence. Together, let's stand up for children in war, for their dignity, their future, and for our shared humanity. For Gaza, for Sudan, for Ukraine, DRC, Myanmar, for every child living in the shadow of war. We must do everything in our power to stop the war on children. Thank you.
There's a saying that when elephants fight, the grass underneath is the one that gets damaged.
كل أهل استشهد، ماما وبابا وأخواتي كلهم وعمي راحوا استشهد، فأنا طلعت منهم الوحيدة.
Children in war zones face unimaginable hardships. They are subjected to all forms of violence, forced recruitment, displacement, and the loss of their homes and families, extreme poverty, and sometimes loss of life.
La guerre vole l'enfance. Les enfants perdent leur famille, leur école, leur sécurité.
اشتقت انه نرجع على دارنا ونروح نلعب ونرجع لقرايتنا. نفسي الحرب تخلص. نفسي كل شيء ترجع لأمورها. نلعب في المنتزه مثلا. نرجع.
Families like this one are struggling to survive. Parents are going days without eating, and thousands of children have been admitted for treatment of acute malnutrition.
These are not just statistics. These are lives destroyed, childhood stolen, children's dreams and hopes killed.
Action is demanded at every level. That action has to come from our conscience, but it also must come from deep understanding of the impact of conflicts amongst children.
The state is a major source of violence and must not escape moral scrutiny and accountability.
We religious leaders still have the obligation to constantly provide the moral message and challenge and awaken the conscience of society as a whole.
People of faith have a key role to play in demanding the protection of children in war.
So my hope is that every child everywhere can wake up safe, go to school, learn freely, and dream without a fear.
Let us honor the sacred trust of childhood by refusing to forsake them.
نفسي أدخل الحرب وألعب مع أصحابي وألعب بألعابي وأنام كويس وبطل أسمع صوت الطيارات.
On International Day of Peace, let each and every one of us stand up for children in war.
And say, stop the war on children.